oftentimes when I see new clients, I need to train their breathing or get them out of possibly a breathing pattern that's not so optimal. A lot of times there's a lot of hands-on approaches that work really well, and some other tools and exercises we can use. One of the tools that I use sometimes has been over the years is a tool that's called the Eolos. It's a breath trainer. You can buy them online easily on Amazon. There's a couple of different varieties, so I thought I'd give some a try so I could offer you my personal perspective on the one that I liked the best or thought was the best for me. Because I have clients that ask me when they go searching for them. So one of the designs I tried is this one here. It's called the breather. Again, could be great for some people. For me, I didn't like it so much. The reason is I didn't love the mouthpiece. The mouthpiece I find is really hard, slippery, hard to keep in the mouth while you're trying to do your breathing exercises. And I like to try to do some of this with while doing the hypopressive practice, so that wasn't optimal. I did think it was kind of cool that it did have a gauge for inhalation, specifically on one side, and exhalation on the other. So you could change the resistance for the inhale and or the exhale, depending on your needs that way. So I thought that was cool, but I found within the gauges, I didn't find there was enough resistance for me personally. For someone else, again, it might be just what they need. So yeah, it was okay. Thought this was a little bit hard. Didn't love the mouthpiece on this one. I bought another one that I thought, oh, was going to be this little cute little breath trainer, and I wanted to try it, and it looked like this, and it's like really small, but it has this really big mouthpiece. The mouthpiece was way too big for me, and it was hard for me to hold in my mouth. So I didn't love that about it. So I thought, oh, maybe if I switch it up and I take the mouthpiece off the Eolos and I put it on the small breath trainer, oh, maybe that'll be better. It was definitely better for me to hold it in my mouth for sure. But then I found the gauge here was a little bit stiff and didn't offer me the same range that the Eolos did, where this one opens up quite nice and big. And then again, of course, it gets really tight. So again, this was good. It was nice. I liked the small little piece, and I thought it was good for when I'm doing some of the hypopressive maneuvers and I want to increase the resistance with the breath work on the exhale for the transverse abdominals, etc. I thought this would be handy to have. But because I had to swap out the Eolos mouthpiece and put it on this device, well, it's more expensive for someone who has to do that, of course. And I really did like the range of motion the Eolos had. I also thought that it felt different breathing through this one with this length. And I think I was just able to get a more smoother exhale, even flow exhale out of it than I was out of this device. But maybe this needs a little more practice. I don't know, to play around with it a little more. Anyway, I thought I would give you my perspective on these three breath trainers at any rate if you're shopping for them. This one is called, like I mentioned, it's called the Eolos. I'll put it in the link below. You can check it out, see what you think. None of them are very expensive. They're all in, $20, $29, $16, that kind of price range. But anyway, there's my perspective on those breath trainers, and they do help with inspiration, helping that diaphragm learn how to inhale and how to get it to exhale and move with the rib cage a bit more efficiently and optimize that range of motion for the breath, and then help you to improve your hypopressive practice.